The mind operates in two ways. So the first is when you are relaxed. When you are relaxed, it gives room for creativity. Your mind is open. You can think about different ideas. Right. The moment you start thinking, or there is some stress being given to you, you narrow down your, options, and that is automatically how the brain works. This is not something that you consciously do. It works in the background. You narrow down on your options. You narrow down, and you just focus on that one area. And during that scenario,
Mm.
you tend to miss out on what's happening on the other side or what's happening around it. Right? It becomes very difficult to balance. You know that gorilla video. If you remember that gorilla video which we
Yes,
saw,
yes, 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 sir.
the selective attention test. Right? So
Oh,
it is good to have some stress because it is good to we have to keep our mind working and operational. But we need to understand that where is that stress level? Where is the threshold getting breached where it comes to stress? And the moment the threshold starts getting breached, this is a hack that I want to give you. Okay. It's okay to work with some stress. Some stress is important for your productivity, to keep your mental balance, to keep you thinking, to keep your mind active. But the moment that stress breaches the threshold, you need to take a stop. Okay. And if you feel that anywhere you're losing control, anywhere that you feel that you are thinking about things which is not something you can deal with, you need to stop and you need to pull yourself back. The one thing that we can always tell yourself is just forget about it. It's not in my control. I will not think or overthink it. The problem really with our work is not about the things that we know, because we know that well, we can do that, we can manage that like a pro. The problem is we stress over things which are not under our control. And whatever amount of thinking you do, whatever amount of analyzing that you do, you will never be able to change things that are out of your control. So a person, your manager or any other leader or anyone who's giving you stress is acting in a way which is not professional or which is not defined in the ethics or whatever the corporate norms are, you should just pull back and just say, she's been erratic or he's been erratic, and there's nothing that I can do. There is no point. Let that person do what they want to do. And I will focus on my task. Because even the other person who's having an erratic behavior will not be able to sustain that for long. Do you understand? Somewhere or the other, when
yeah,
you
yeah.
stop responding to that, they will break, they will give in and they will stop.
Mm.
But if you keep responding, if you try to keep justifying, if you try to keep fighting that, that is adding fuel to their erratic behavior and they become strong.
Understood. Yeah, yeah.
So you
That's right.
understood this point, and I want you to operate in this way. I want you to listen to this. I want you to absorb this and become that kind of person.